Hi guys, welcome to the Bookish Storyteller Booktube channel. I thought since this is my first video on this channel I would do the new to Booktube tag. So it tells you a bit about me and what I'll be talking about on this channel and what you can expect from me. So the first question is, where are you joining us from? So if you know, those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam and I come from Sydney, Australia. Second one, how old are you? I'm 18 and I will be 19 in September. I'm also currently attending university doing a Bachelor of Speech Pathology. 3. Why did you join Booktube? There's been a lot of influences towards Booktube recently in my life, mainly because of my friend Lindsay who runs the Hufflepuffle Books Booktube and also the Instagram, and she's been my inspiration for my own Bookstagram and has just been a great friend that's been really supportive of me in recent times, and yeah, she just really made me want to become part of this amazing community of people. 4. What is the meaning behind your channel name? Honestly, I don't know. Lindsay from Hufflepuffle Books helped me come up with the name because when I started my Bookstagram I had no idea. She's a lot more creative than I am, trust me. 5. What type of books do you read and what will I talk about on this channel? I mostly read fantasy, dystopian and historical fiction books, but I will be sometimes talking about sci-fi or contemporary novels as well. But yeah, mainly the first 3 I mentioned are the ones that I mostly read. Who are some of your favourite authors? Well, as it can be shown in the picture, my favourite books and author is J.K. Rowling. I've been reading her books since I was about 7. I think that was when I started. I'm not sure. It seems like a lifetime ago. But yeah, so apart from her, I've also fallen in love with the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon. I think she's an amazing writer and she really branches out with what she writes and is really realistic, which I love. What is the last book I read? The last book I read was The Paladin by J.M. Storin. I think I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry if I'm not. But yeah, that was an amazing book about, it's dystopian I believe, and a bit of fantasy also mixed in, but it was about a girl who lives in a tribe and she's, I'm not good at this, but yeah, she's basically overcoming all these challenges that have been put in her path in order to survive. What am I currently reading? The 4th Outlander book, Drums of Autumn. I'm only about 20 or so pages into it. I'm a really slow reader of the Outlander books. It takes me about a month for each one. Show us your current TBR pile. There's a lot, I warn you. The Amanda Hocking books, I've got 9 of them. I'm not entirely sure of the names of the series, but yes, my friends lent me these and I endeavour to read them soon, I hope. It's kind of intimidating having 9 books. I've also got the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I bought these on special because I heard so much about them and I saw that they were really cheap, so I thought, why not? I'll buy them. And that was about 3 months ago, so I'm a little bit behind on reading these. And also, in last of my physical copies at least, I've got A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I want to read this because I've seen that the 2nd book has come out and I really want to read it because I've heard such good reviews. I've also got Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver. I don't know much about this book, my friend lent it to me and I thought, why not, I'll give it a try. And lastly, Me Before You. I desperately want to see this movie, but I refuse to see it until I read the book because I've heard such brilliant things about it. So yeah, that's why I'm reading that one. I've also got about 3 million ebooks on my Kindle that I have yet to read. I'm really behind because I didn't read for about 2 months during my semester. So yeah, endeavouring to get there during this uni break. What do you use for bookmarks? My main bookmarks are a few made for me by Lindsay. I mentioned her a lot in this video. But yeah, she made me a few bookmarks which are Outlander themed and Red Queen themed. They are amazing bookmarks, and honestly they're so cheap, so shameless promoting here, but she makes amazing bookmarks. Go buy some. Seriously, they're amazing. Which do you prefer, hardcover or paper cover? Mostly paper, because I don't know what it is, but Australian bookstores seem to have an aversion to hardbacks. Honestly, the only hardbacks I own are Harry Potter ones, because that seems to be the only ones that they print in a hardcover. I don't know why, but yeah, so I think it's purely just that I'm used to paperbacks, that I have paperbacks. I find hardcovers quite annoying with the dust covers and stuff. Ebooks or physical books? It depends. If I'm doing a lot of travel to university in that day or going somewhere, I would prefer to have my Kindle with ebooks, because it's just simply easier for me to travel with it. Although I do like having the actual physical books, because they are, I don't know, they're just nice to have an actual physical book where you're actually physically turning the pages and seeing how much progress you're making, rather than a little percentile in the corner, like on the Kindle. Owning or borrowing books? I borrow books, but I like to have books that I can just pick up at any time and go back and read a chapter, because sometimes I just like reading a specific point in the book again. So I prefer to own the books, as expensive as that is. What book or series got you into reading? Initially it was The Ponytails by Bonnie Bryant, the one who wrote the Savile Club series. They were the ones that really started actually to get me to read on my own without a parent helping me, and it wasn't long after I read them that I actually branched out into Harry Potter. So initially it was The Ponytails, but in more recent times, because I went into a reading slump for a couple of years, it was actually The Hunger Games, or maybe the Tomorrow series by John Marston. One of them was what got me into reading book series again, and I'm quite glad it did. How did you discover Booktube? Honestly, I don't remember when I discovered Booktube. I think it was through a Book Utopia, Sasha Alsberg's channel. I'm sorry if I butchered that name completely, but yeah, I think I found her Instagram page, The Shadowhunters, and found her page, and through that I found her Booktube. I don't think it was long after it started, and it took me a few years to actually go, oh, this is something I actually enjoy watching. Yeah. What challenges do I think I'll face while running my own channel? Honestly, I'm really awkward and really self-conscious, so I feel like I'm being really awkward and weird right now, so I think just the confidence levels will be really what I need to work on during this experience, really. And I'll also be posting all of my social media links down below. I've got an Instagram, I've got Goodreads, I've got Twitter, I've got Snapchat, I've got a lot of things. I like social media. So yeah, if you've got any other questions for me or anything I might have missed, feel free to mention in the comments down below, as well as a bit of feedback for me, because this is a new thing for me and I'm honestly not that confident, so this is a really big deal for me. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye!